This guy just told me to watch my eyes. And look, he ain't even wearing no safety goggles. Dang. That was sprinted at you, not at me. Man. Way to keep the lookout. Man. So we went ahead and pulled the old, I guess, tubular front core support that I had made for this car a while back. It got bent somehow, and then the headlights and everything didn't fit. So I went ahead and pulled that off, and I've got the old factory core support right here that we're gonna try and throw back on. It's just a lot cleaner look, and I think it looks a lot better, and hopefully it'll help my headlights and everything and my bumper line up a lot better. I went and picked up this bumper today from the salvage yard. It's a little rough, but surprisingly it's the same color as the car. Somebody just threw some black rattle can over it, so probably just throw that on for now and then sand it down and get it. We're just gonna make some, put some square tubing right here, and we're going to weld it to the traction bar and make just a shelf for the intercooler. And then we're gonna try and put a like 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch piece of steel on top of it to give it some extra weight to help with traction. And then we'll probably throw some paint over it so it doesn't rust up, but he's doing that now. So we'll see how that turns out. And then, you know, we've got the OG intercooler that has never left this car, and I've had this car for about over 3 years now, so that won't ever leave. But yeah, with this core support here, just the headlights didn't line up right, and I did have a hood for this car, and that didn't really work either. It wouldn't line up with the bumper, the headlights, or the fenders or anything wouldn't line up good, and that's kind of what we're just trying to accomplish today, is get all these lines and not have any big gaps right here and make sure everything sits properly and looks good and is straight. But as for now, so we have 2 inch by 2 inch, and it's 34.5 inches long, and this should sit perfectly right in between the little notches on the traction bar, and it should fit super flush. And then we'll just mount the intercooler right on top of this, and then grind it down, put metal on top so it looks way better than this. Yeah, and add a little bit of weight, try and save some traction. What do you think?
Things come on pretty good.
Decent. A lot better than I can. A lot better than a lot better than the old one here. Oh, you take this one. Look at this one, real nice. This looks pretty good. This is turning out great. And then you come over here to what we had before. To let you know, I'm no welder. And see, these are the little notches that we had to do. But we trimmed it, or we shortened it a whole bunch to where we don't have to have these notches. It'll just be real flush. And you know, before, all this was sticking out past the bumper, and if you walked by and you were close enough, you would shin this, and it doesn't feel great. But yeah, this is not the best thing in the world, and it is not heavy at all. So yeah, and it got pretty rusted. This is the bottom side, so
we'll do a coat of paint on it.
Yeah, we'll throw some paint on it so it doesn't look like that anymore, and hopefully
send it.
hopefully this thing will look 10 times better. I have a bunch of pictures of the car when it was, you know, when it had that front end on it with no hood or no front bumper. So I'm probably not going to ever run a hood on this car, just because I personally think it looks a lot nicer. I'm not going to say nicer. It looks a lot meaner, I would say, with no hood. But I do want to throw a front bumper on it. Business. What a unit. Right on. Now we got our flat pieces to put on top. Hey, bud.
Hey.
Nice.
Taco Bell.
Coming in clutch with the Taco Bell. Look at that. Nice. Okay, so we got an end cap on here, and this thing is looking sweet. It's turning out really, really good. So all we gotta do now is put some beads on this edge and that edge, and then do the other side and throw it on the car.
It's getting there.
It's turning out good. Looks a lot better than the other one. This looks like a professional did it instead of me. But yeah, that's what it looked like before without the end cap on. And there was a little ledge on each side, so we just threw the same thing on there and it turned out good. So we'll just get it grind down and smoothed out, throw it on there, and we know about this. We know. Yeah, this is a rough piece. It's right here. Yeah, this is now what we call scrap. This is pretty much the finished project. We're gonna fill these right here with caulking and grind it down real smooth and throw some paint on it. But we're gonna go test fit it on the car and see what it does. It probably weighs only like, I want to say 50 pounds maybe. Not too much at all, but definitely gonna look a lot better, and it's gonna be hidden because we're gonna throw the front bumper back on this thing and try and get it looking half. Nice.
Oh, shit. Have to do 2 layers.
That's all right. Getting her all cocked up. Get the seams sealed. Hey, bud. Where's your safety glasses at? Oh, shit. Give me those.
Safety first around here, man.
Yeah.
Especially when you finally work on your own car.
Okay, well, we got the weight plate all tacked up, and Ryan's about to throw like 4 or 5 good, probably 2 or 3 inch long welds along each part of here. And we just kind of got it resting up with this little jack here. But okay, well, we didn't film too much about getting the factory core support back on, but we got everything together, got the bumper on, and the weight plate sits under the front bumper, which I guess isn't too bad. We had to cut out a bunch of the bumper for everything to fit. Right down here, you probably can't see because of the light, but I think it looks way better than it did before. It sort of looks like a complete car now. Probably going to keep it with no hood because, I don't know, I like to party. Okay, well, we got the bumper fitted back on. We got the factory core support all buttoned up. Got the headlights on. And it looks pretty good. You can see the weight plate under there. And you can still, I guess, if you stand back far enough, you can still see the I like to party in between the grill. But we had to cut all this out right here to get it to fit properly, and I don't know. But I give a shout out to my roommate for doing all the welding. So definitely looks a lot better than my homemade piece of crap. We actually are working here at his job where he's got good welder and just good tools. So it turned out awesome, but that's gonna be it for this video. As always, thanks for watching.